Hello beautiful friends, I am here with another tree. This tree is a sweet chestnut, and I came here quite maybe a few years ago now, and yeah, I did a little offering. I did a little mandala. Oh, maybe I'll find a picture and share it on the video as well. And yeah, I was walking past and felt to come in and connect with it. So I wanted to share something that I've been doing recently. I think if you've watched some of my interviews, I interviewed a woman called Caris, and I think that I received this idea from her, and I did, definitely. So what she suggested is when she connects with trees, I wonder if I can do this, is like she used the leaf onto her third eye and then like connects. And what I found when I've done that recently is that I begin to see the actual diva of the tree. And so I was kind of I was back here, and I was feeling when I looked in my third eye, I was feeling this spiraling energy, and I was asking where the tree spirits come from. I'm also really connecting, well, I'm feeling the star energy a lot right now. And one of my first tree videos I did, it showed me, the tree that I was with was showing me how they collect celestial energy, and it comes in like information, and then it comes in down the tree and it's fed into the earth as nourishment for the earth, like stellar starlight, I guess. And yeah, so I was asking where the trees come from, and I was beginning to feel something really similar, that sometimes, so I see things energetically, and then trying to put it into the English language is not always so easy. So I see for us as humans, you know, originally we were pure source energy. That's how I see it. And then through all the different dimensions, we evolve into different states of being. And finally, or maybe not finally, but then at some point we become physical. So, I don't know, for me, I've had experiences of feeling angelic realms and being star being, and you know, like a Palladian being, and all these different, I just think we've had the experience of everything. And so I was kind of seeing with the tree that it starts, like I just see it seeded from the stars, and then like it has this process of stepping down, and not down in a negative way, but like its vibration slows down until it becomes this solid, or appears to be this solid being. So I just want to tune in a little bit more. So with this tree, it did say to me before I started the video that it kind of wanted me to get to know it a little bit more before it would show itself more fully to me. And I feel like this tree really is inviting quite a lot of respect. That's the energy that I get with it. And honouring. So I'm just feeling myself dropping into this space within my being of respect and honouring. It feels very grand. This tree feels very grand. I've been feeling the oaks recently as well. I just went into the woods in here behind me, and I went and connected with a tree that I hadn't connected with for ages, and I just discovered it was an oak tree. Its leaves are so high up that I didn't realise it was an oak tree, and there's all these sycamores around it. And for some reason, I thought it was a sycamore. And I just discovered it was an oak tree, and I just got really excited by that. I'm feeling this very kingly energy at the moment. It's kind of real divine, sort of masculine energy. So yeah, let me just see if there's anything else that this tree can share. Yeah, I'm hearing respect. So I think I feel to just sit down and just tune into this energy of respect, because I don't feel like the tree is just talking about me respecting this tree. I feel like it's an invitation for self-respect as well. This is what I'm finding, like this is why people use plant medicine, like whether it's flower essences or tree essences, because they teach us about the qualities that maybe we most need in this moment. And so maybe for me, and maybe for you if you're watching right now, there's something about the energy of respect. So I just want to feel into that. I feel deeper into what the message is around respect. So like respect and honouring. So I'm really being invited to bring this message through as a way of inviting you to, I feel quite emotional with this, a way for you to connect into the energy of respect for yourself. So I feel a lot of reverence, and I feel like I want to honour this tree, and I felt like I wanted to, and that I do have respect for this tree. It's almost like it commanded it. It's like you can't connect with me until you feel you have that energy towards me. And how differently we would treat the planet if we have full respect and full honouring. So how differently would we treat ourselves if we fully respected ourselves? Yeah, so I feel like this is invitation to connect in, or to think of something or somebody that you fully respect, and really drop into that energy of respect. And then the invitation is to like replace yourself with that, but to like close your eyes and go inward. I think this is so important that we turn inward and we receive ourselves. So when you close your eyes and go inward, and I see my heart, and I feel my full being, and to drop into this feeling of full respect for myself. How much can I fully respect myself? Self-care is so important, and it's not just about pampering oneself and beautiful baths and whatever self-care might look like for you, but it's really honouring ourselves and really dropping into a space where we really are in a space of love towards ourselves. And I need this message today. For me today, the last few days, I'm going through some really deep, painful stuff. I went right into this childhood wound where I hated myself, just completely hated myself, this aspect of me. And I knew there was something underneath the surface that had been going on, and I was really surprised to find that. So I think that in this moment, the medicine from this tree for me is now that I've found that wound, that place of disharmony within myself, I can begin to bring in the energy of love and of respect, to respect myself and to honour and respect this little girl in me. And I'm just being guided to share actually what I saw, because I felt like as a child, I felt like I did loads of things wrong, and that I was just such a bad person for it. Like little things, but that didn't feel little at the time. That like if I fought with my brother, my younger brother, we did fight quite a bit, and we were very close and playful at the same time. But we would fight, and then he would get into trouble, and then I would feel really bad. And maybe how I treated some other people growing up as well, and maybe how I treated myself, and just, yeah, and what I was shown was how I was just, as a child, I was just responding to what was around me, like just responding to life's circumstances. It's like an energy response. So the energy in my house was a certain way, and so I was just playing out, and I was just responding with the same energy. I wonder if that makes sense. It was really clear, and it was really beautiful, and it really helped to release the self-hatred. It was like, there was nothing wrong. I was just doing, I was just being, I was responding to my circumstances in the best way, in just the way that I was. And actually there was no judgment on that. So yeah, for some reason I'm sharing that with you today, that especially as children we're just responding. So is there anything else about self-respect? So if you watched my last video, Oak and Nettle, then there was a message of like really dropping back into the body. That was part of the message. It was joyful and playful as well. Dropping back into the body. So I think this is like one of the first major things that we really need to do so that we can come into right relationship with ourselves, is to drop into the body and the breath. And then we can begin to generate this self-respect and respect for nature and respect for each other. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for the comments on the last videos as well. I posted it today, and there were just comments straight away, and it's really beautiful, because I never know what I'm sharing. I don't know how it's going to land, or if sometimes I don't really hear what I'm saying. So I really appreciate the feedback, and I'm really grateful that this is useful for people as well. So please do like and subscribe, and maybe check out my website and what I'm offering, and I'm going to slowly start creating more. I feel more wants to come through at this time. So sending you so much love, and you are so loved, and you are respected. Oh, that felt really strong. Oh, it makes me want to cry. Like right now, I feel the earth beneath me rising up, and I feel the sun behind me, and I feel that energy of respect coming from it. It's a cyclist. So yes, nature has full respect for you. So much love.